Arkansas. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
Okay, here we are. Second half action about ready to get underway. And it's 14-7 Trojans as we venture forward into the third quarter of play. And for Chase Webster, he's now got over 2,000 yards in his illustrious career with the Lubbock Trojans. And I'm not sure what the fantastic numbers for the West Sound rushing record holder Larry Dixon, who also ran in the blue and silver for the Lubbock Trojans was, but he's going to come close. He may not break it, but this shows what a great running back that the Lubbock Trojans possess in Chase Webster on their side of the football offensively, as the Trojans will get the football. So we get another glimpse of the great running back, Chase Webster. They run up in the kick by the Seahawks, the high end-over-end kick. Taking it the 5-yard line. Coming up the seams, coming up the middle. Getting outside is Webster down the near sideline. There he goes. He could go. Get the good 45, 30, 20, 10, 5. Puts his hand up high in the air. In goes the distance into the end zone. 95 yards for Chase Webster. No flags on the field. How about that? Multiple flags on the field. Oh, there they are at the 30-yard line. Well, spoke too soon. Probably a block in the back. You know, it's one of those things. You always want to get into the action on the play, don't you? Even though you probably won't get into the act, but they do. Yeah, flag over there, the flag over there. Well, nonetheless, Chase Webster exciting the crowd with a 95-yard touchdown return to open up to third. But there's flags on the field, and I didn't see them. My apologies, 1 to 31. And I'm looking around for the other flags. Well, there's 1 to 35 of the Trojans. So, yeah. Unfortunately for Chase Webster and Salcativis, crowd doesn't like it. But there's nothing they can do about it. And Chase Webster, what an exciting running back he is, huh? Takes the zone 9 on his own 5-yard line on the far hash mark, rummed up the middle, got a good block on the edge, and just ran outside the numbers, the painted numbers here, and ran down the near sideline, outran everybody, but there's flags on the field, and I didn't see him. I apologize. Yeah, marks a great return by Chase Webster, and the ball be spotted, guess where? On your own 20-yard line. So, on 20-yard line. And here's the handoff. Chase Webster, I believe, again, just carrying runners along with him across the 30. Across the 30. Up to 33. Picked up 13 yards on the play. Just like that, another first down. Chase Webster. Because, yeah, I can outrun you, and I can carry tacklers with me as well. That's how strong he is and how fast he is. Seahawks will dig in defensively now and try to wave the momentum of seeing a 95-yard kickoff return wiped off the scoreboard here at Integrity Stadium. Moore shotgun. Webster in the backfield takes a handoff right up the middle. Across to the 40, spins away across the 40, lunges ahead up to the 41-yard line. Give me a 6-yard carry on the play. Give me
41-yard line.
Gets out to the 41-yard line. Second down and 2. Nice run again by Chase Webster. A pleasure to watch play. Toby Moore will get the call from the sidelines here at Integrity Stadium, Salcativis. That's how he was coaching Pee Wees years and years ago. Moore shotgun again, turns hands off to Webster. Gets maybe close to a first down.
Near the line to gain.
And be very close to a first down. If not, it'll be third and very, very close. As they untangle bodies, we have a Sealth Seahawks hobbling off the field, and it appears to be Jesse Gilmore, the second, the 5'11", 190-pound senior, hobbling off the field. Hopping on his left leg, unable to put very much on his right leg. He finally does when he gets to the sideline. As my grandfather used to say, it feels good when it quits hurting. And that run was good enough for a Trojan first down, moving the chains for the Olympic Trojans. Trojans scored 6 in the first, 8 in the second. Missed the 2 in the first, get the 2 in the second quarter. After Chief Sealth took a 7-6 lead. Trojan went down and make it 14-7. Chase Webster again, the ball carrier. Again, just good blocking out in front. Picks up 8 yards again on the play by Chase Webster. Again, second down and short. Really opens up the playbook for Salgatavis and the Olympic Trojans. When you get second down and short, any kind of first down, second down yardage, third down and short, really helps up the playbook a lot. You can do a lot, especially with the back by like Chase Webster. 9:31 and ticking here in the third. Wide receiver split to the far side. DeAndre Bell split to the far side. Again, they'll run up the middle. Again, Webster. This time he'll get the first down. He'll pick up. Nope, they're going to make sure he gets a yard on the play. Be third down and short. At first, where the female official on the far side was walking in, she was at the first down marker, and then veered in a step to make it third down and 1. Ball on the near hash mark for the Trojans, going right to left. Donovan Weaver split to the near side. Chase Webster, the lone back for Moore in the shotgun, calling for the football, almost gets the Chief Sealth Seahawks to jump again. Now the handoff to Webster. Again breaks outside the 40, 35, 30. Down the sideline he goes. Chase Webster. Down the Trojans. From 47 yards. 47-yard scamper by Chase Webster.
Chase Webster from 48 yards.
At the 8:32 mark here in the third. Officially a mark at 48-yard touchdown. And the Trojans will kick the extra point this time. It'll be Tom Swain. He'll step it off. Trojans with 8:32 to go now, leading at 20-7, and now 21-7 as the kick is through.
Swain's kick is good.
So with 8:32 to go here in the third, it's the Chase Webster show. As the 95-yard kickoff to open up the third quarter is nullified by a pair of penalties. And then he runs for a couple of 8 yards a clip. And then bounces down the near sideline for 48 yards. And the Trojans lead it 21-7. To see if the Chief Sealth Seahawks can answer. Chief Sealth Seahawks International School named after Chief Noah Seattle from the Duwamish and the Suquamish tribes. That named the Seahawks were well before the Seahawks were accepted into the National Football League. Here's a high kick taken at the 16-17-yard line. Tries to get up the middle. Is the return man, Alexander Gomez. But he is swarmed on by the kick return team of the Olympic Trojans. So the Seahawks start on their own 22-yard line.
10 for the Seahawks. at the 22-yard line.
With 8:26 to go here in the third quarter. Trojans 6 in the first, 8 in the second, and now 7 here in the third. So the lone touchdown in the second quarter of a drive that was continued by Seahawks from into the first. Here's a handoff. Stays on his feet. Nice running. Still going. Almost breaking free, and it's funny. Flung down at the 40, maybe the 39-yard line. Marshawn Tovia Ford, the 6'3", 185-pound senior, kept those legs churning and carrying bodies down all the way across the 40 to 41-yard line. 19-yard pickup on the play by Tovia Ford. 8 minutes and ticking for the Chief Sealth Seahawks here in the third quarter play. Hand off again to Ford. And he maybe gets a half yard on the play.
Ford, the ball carrier. Picks up 1 yard on the play.
7:40 and ticking.
Rashawn Webb, the tackler.
Here's Spencer Hansen, the public address announcer, Rashawn Webb, making the stop. Mixed in the sea of blue for the Trojans, making the stop on Tovia Ford. Far hash mark for the Seahawks, left to right. Set a man in motion. Hand off to the man in motion, trying to get out his Marquise Tovia. Met at the 47, flung down at the 47. And appears Bryson Williams there to make the stop for the Trojans. Brings up third down and 4.
It's third down.
Third down and 4. Your hash mark for the Seahawks. A much needed first down for the Seahawks. Must answer here, because the Trojans come out with the vengeance offensively here in the second half of action. Here's a swing pass. It's a backward laterally pass. And he'll finally go out of bounds. So we'll see if they spot that as a forward pass or a lateral pass. It looked like it would be a lateral pass. I think that thing went backwards, and if the Trojans would have spotted that, they could have picked it up and probably returned it. See if they spot it. Guess not. Well, that was, yep, it sure was a backwards pass.
Loss of yards on the play.
So now fourth down and 8. Got to punt the football away.
Gavin Wells back to
Gavin Wells, the deep man. Petronievich, the kicker, low snap, skips into his hands up a bounce off the turf. Takes the kick, takes a Chief Sealth Seahawks bounce and rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls. Stays in bounds all the way to the 9-yard line, maybe the 10. Nice punt.
Inside the 10-yard line. Trojan football, first and 10.
50-yard punt.
From the 10-yard line.
Trojans get the football back on their own 10. With 6:16 to go here in the third. Nice punt. Stayed in bounds and rolled and rolled and rolled over. So I thought it was going to go out of bounds, and like a dribbler down the first base or third base line, and didn't go foul. It stayed in bounds. Okay, Trojan with the football. Chase Webster spins away. Gets a block on the edge. Now, here we go again. Down the near side. 35-40, 45-50. Hesitation move. And finally dropped out of bounds at the 35-yard line. There to make a touchdown saving stop was Marshawn Ford to Tovia Ford, but we have a penalty marker on the field. All the way back at the 14-yard line. And probably a hold or a block in the back by the Olympic Trojans. Another big gainer called back by a holding penalty or a block in the back. First one of this half was a 95-yard opening kickoff return by Chase Webster. And now a big run by Chase Webster again with a flag all the way back at the 15-yard line. A legal block in the back by the Trojans. Ones, if you're like Salgatibus, you hate to see. The crowd, again, doesn't like the call. George, any big plans this weekend?
Yeah, I work Sunday at the Seahawks.
That's right. You gotta get over there. Are you at the front door where I can sneak in? Are you kind of near any entrance I can sneak in with your? I can give you a call. Hey, George, can you open up a door down here for me? I'll sneak in. All right, first down found for the Trojans on their own 11. Their own 13. What are we on now? Here's Webster again. This time, he will go down the near sideline again. Touchdown, Trojans. And let's look around. There is no yellow. This time a 90-yard scamper down the near sideline. He takes it near sideline. Now races everybody down the sideline for a 90-yard touchdown.
Chase Webster from 83 yards.
83 yards officially. So 83 yards.
93 yards.
93 yards. I thought I was like 93 yards. I was listening to Spencer Hansen over there. But, hey, now listen, another Trojan touchdown, another big gainer by Chase Webster. Holy cow. That line drive kick, is it good? It is no good by Swain. So at 5:50 to go.
5:50 to play in the third quarter. It's the Trojans 27, the Seahawks 7.
It's 27-7 with 5:50 to go here in the third quarter.
Chase Webster, 93 yards.
93 yards officially by Chase Webster. That was that put him up to George in this game, you know?
301 yards and 4 touchdowns.
311 yards and 4 touchdowns by Chase Webster. Holy moly. And we alluded earlier in this broadcast that, like Larry Dixon, he's got a little more speed, I think, than Dixon did. Larry Dixon had those power and those big old oak tree legs.
Oh, yeah.
In a minute, there we go. Georgia will kick off. Squib kick. Taken to the wickets. Retrieved at the 13. And really nowhere to go. Return man. He stays on his feet. Carrying tackles with him up to the 25-yard line. I believe that was, I'll have to wait and see who that was. Nonetheless, he didn't see who ran that out up to the 25. The Hawks will get the football now on their own 25.
Seahawks return it to the 25-yard line.
With 5:41 to go here in the third.
Pump it up.
27-7. MJ Flituala. Hand off again up the middle. Nice run up the middle by Tovia Ford. Gets a first down, 11-yard pickup by Ford.
6-yard line. He's brought down.
Bus went up to the 36. Weaver in on the stop.
First down for Chase Sealth.
First down and 10 for the Seahawks. Time not on their side with 5:25 to go here in the third, and turning it 27-7 to the Olympic Trojans. Seahawks have played tough, but it's been the Chase Webster show. You stop Chase Webster, somehow, some way, you would maybe in this game. Again, the handoff to Marshawn Tavia Ford. And he's met at the line of scrimmage and then driven back. No gain on the play. Maybe a half a yard, if anything. We'll call it second down and 10. Ball resting on the 37-yard line of the Sealth Seahawks. Beautiful evening here at Integrity Stadium. Home of the Trojans. Used to be home of the Ohio Eagles. Since the kids have Cougars and Olympic Trojans. Hand off up the middle again. Nothing doing.
Give to number 2. Short gain on the play.
Getting the handoff, short game on the play.
Ethan McCoy and Khalil Wilkes on the stop. It brings up third
down and
down.
8 for the Seahawks with the ball near the far hash mark, marching left to right. Need a first down. It'll forward to give the Trojans back the football again. Trojans 2 for 2. Had the football twice in this third quarter. They have scored at both times. Again, they fill it. Tuala goes deep. Calls 2 players there. Now they're going to call a pass interference on that. Whoa.
Wells and Casillas were in coverage.
Wells is there. And
there is a penalty marker.
another as well. And I don't have a 7 on my roster for the Sealth Seahawks, but there's a flag on the field. And unless they call it an offensive pass interference, but I think they were just going for the football. Unfortunately if it is against the Trojans, they had 2 men there. The ball hung up in the air forever. And then I thought I saw a Sealth Seahawk maybe push off of the off arm. But we'll see. Broadcast brought to you in part by PC Parts and Service. It is going to be offensive interference.
Pass interference is called against Sealth. The penalty will be declined. It's 4th down.
The Trojans are going to decline. They can bring up 4th down and 8. Got to punt the football away. And drifting back is Gavin Wells, a 6 foot, 170 senior. And Petronievich will punt this thing away. Wells will get a bounce, and they'll down at the 28. So they'll have to punt the football away to the Seahawks.
Comes in and downs the football.
Ole will get the football back.
The Trojans will take over 1st and 10 on their own 28-yard line.
On their own 28-yard line with 3:18 to go here in the third. Next week, Trojans hang on. They should have another Friday night game here, Thursday or Friday game. Hope it's not on the Saturday, just simply because we're scheduled to be over at the North Mason High School to do the Pee Wee Football Championships. Here's a hand up the middle again. And good blocking out in front.
Chase Webster
again. This shows what they do. Battling with the block with Sawyer Williams, a 6'2", 295-pound senior. Just keep pushing people out of the way.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down now for the Trojans. After a 5-yard pickup again by Chase Webster. I wonder how many fantasy points you could get with him if they had high school fantasy football.
40 points.
Yes. Hey, we can start that, George, and be rich. Huh? It's a fantasy high school football. Moore back to pass, going to roll up to the far side. Has a man wide open and overthrows him.
Incomplete. Intended for David
They're trying to get to David Sutton, a 6'2 junior.
There is a penalty marker.
Penalty marker on the field, however. And it's at the 30-yard line. Perhaps a holding against the Trojans. Here's the official. Yep, holding Trojans. So rather than 2nd and 5, we go back to 2nd down. And
It's 2nd down.
we'll march the football back. Back to the 23. 2nd down and 15. Trojans break huddle now. Split receivers out to the far side. Split receivers to the near side. Gavin Wells one of them. Weaver, I believe, is the other. Webster and another one. Here's again a Seahawk jumps off sides. It's a big body.
Penalty marker down.
And of course, no number 62 in my roster, so lucky for him. Gets to go unnamed.
Offside calls against the Seahawks.
You have a body that big, it's when you start moving, it's hard to stop, even in the shortest of distances. So after a penalty against the Trojans, they get one back from the Seahawks, and after all that, better than 2nd and 5, and then 2nd and 15, it's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff again. Another flag will fly into the fray as Chase Webster picks up about 4 or 5 yards.
Brought down by Kuba Maga. There is a penalty marker.
Another flag on the field, probably holding again against the Trojans. Halts the clock with 2:24 to go here in the 3rd.
Holding called against the Trojans.
And yes, another holding call against the Trojans. So now we bounce things back now to 2nd down and 20. 2 steps forward, 1 step back for the Trojans on this drive. Ball officially spun on the 18-yard line now. Some Sealth Seahawks fans have made the trip. Looking across the stadium here. Nice packed stands down below. Saw a few of my buddies down below here down the top step watching the Sealth Seahawks and the Trojans. More back to pass. You know, look, to fire over the middle. Pass caught and completed at 20, 25, 30. Tripped across the 32-yard line as the pass is caught by Diare Bell, the 6-foot junior. Gets good yardage on to play. And he pushes that up down to the 31-yard line. 3rd down and 8 now. 3rd down and 6 now for the Trojans.
3rd down.
But manageable for Toby Moore and the Olympic Trojans. Pass caught near side at the 38. Spinning and trying to get the 1st down, and he does. Donovan Weaver makes the catch, spins away from defenders, and then picks up the 1st down. Up to the 44-yard line. And they pick up the 1st down at the 44. And the clock will tick away with 1:03 left to go here in the 3rd quarter play. 27-7 Trojans have taken a 14-7 halftime lead and have built that up here in the 3rd. And again, a hand off to Webster. Tried to break outside. Nice tackle on the play. Webster, the ball carrier.
Here's Webster, the ball carrier.
And In on the stop was Jesse Gilmore, the second.
Gilmore.
The 5'11 senior linebacker for the Chief Sealth Seahawks.
It's second down.
4-yard pickup, second down and 6 for the Olympic Trojans. As Moore again will run to the sideline, get the play, but he gets a lot of exercise out there, doesn't he? Runs to the sidelines, gets the play, runs back in, relays the message. Has Chase Webster off to his right. Webster gets the handoff again. Flag will fly in. Maybe perhaps a face mask that time. One player there was Chase Webster. A pair of flags come in. Look for a face mask, perhaps against this Chief Sealth Seahawks. We'll see. Nope. Holding Trojans. Fair enough.
Holding called against the Trojans.
If I was Chase Webster, we go, hey guys, you don't need to hold anybody. I'll just run away from them and down the sideline for a touchdown. Just put yourself in front of him. Just put one of your big bodies in front of him and don't have to touch him. He'll just run by and use his speed, as he's seen all night running up and down the field here at Integrity Stadium. Clock stopped, 8 seconds to go, and it will wind. And most likely now will be into the third quarter of play. And it will be the end of 3 here at Integrity Stadium. Your score through 3. And in round 1 of the District WIA football playoffs, the Trojans 27 and the Chief Sealth Seahawks 7. We're back with more after these words.
At the end of the third quarter, it's the Trojans 27.
Did you know PC Parts and Service has the widest selection of computer parts and accessories in Kitsap County? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers same day or next day repair service on all computers? Did you know PC Parts and Service offers malware and virus removal with flat fees for in-store labor? Now you do. PC Parts and Service, 1210 Sylvan Way. For inquiries, call 360-373-0424.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual, honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? The bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
Okay, welcome back. Integrity Stadium, 27-7. Seahawks on top. And with the football now going left to right here to start the 4th. Hand off right side. Chase Webster, nothing doing that time. He'll lose about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Loses 4 on the play.
This drive started with 3:18 to go here in the third. Now here in the 4th. Brings up 3rd down. Moore getting the play from the sidelines. Is run back out. He's relays it to the troops. And here we go. Moore looking to pass. Going to go deep. And it completed the 35-yard line.
Pass ball is incomplete, intended for Donovan Weaver.
Trying to get it out to Weaver. Streaking down the far seam. Let him just a little bit too much. Pass balls. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 20. Well, back in 2009, right here at this very stadium, it was Larry Dixon breaking the West Sound rushing record ahead by Brian Cole.
46 yards, touchdown run, and you can say hello.
Thomas Swain in punt formation.
And the West Sound, that will be Larry Dixon.
And I think this is just a clip of part of it. That was Larry Dixon breaking it for But 35 yards out,
Penalty marker down.
become the West Sound Rushing's all-time leading rusher. And now we have flag on the field back at the 34. What else is new? 11:08 to go here in the fourth.
Side's going against the Seahawks.
And the penalty is going to go against the Seahawks. Stays fourth down. Minimal. The Trojans will still have to punt the football away. However, the ball plays now at their own 39. Here's the punt, almost blocked. Nice punt by Swain. Taken in the hard hit at the 35-yard line.
Turns and he's pushed out of bounds.
Here is Bryson Williams to lower the boom.
Williams
On the return man, Kingston Caballero, and
the 36
hits him at the
yard line.
35 and maybe gets a yard out to the 6. You could hear it all the way up here, couldn't you? Bam. Is Mommy, Daddy, is that you? Thanks for picking me up at school. Okay, 36-yard line. MJ Rituala, who taken himself across the 40 up to the 43. Nice play. Give him 6 or 7 yards on the play.
Brought down by Thomas Swain.
Thomas Swain there to make the stop.
Picks up 6 on the play. It's
Second down and 4. And if you're these Chief Sealth Seahawks, you're going to have to do something quick. And for MJ Filituala, he's running out of time. Chase Webster well over 2,000 yards now in his career with the Olympic Trojans. Had a big night, over 320 yards in this game. Filituala swarmed on in the backfield. Busting through the seams was Bryson Williams for the sack on MJ Filituala, and he'll lose a big yardage on the play. Brings up third down and 8. He'll lose 5 yards on the play. Third down and 9 with a 9:56 to go here the fourth quarter play. Well, coming up here December 2nd, South Kitsap and the Bremerton Knights will be scoring off at Bremerton High School. That game for you on ISBNSports.com, live at ISBN Sports Facebook page, and later on at the ISBN Sports YouTube page. And we got here a timeout by the Seahawks.
By Chief Sealth, their first of the half.
So the first timeout by the Chief Sealth Seahawks here. They'll talk things over.
In the fourth quarter.
If you're looking for a good burrito, go to Taco Bell. If you're looking for a great burrito, go to Los Cazadores Mexican Restaurant.
So you're craving Mexican food tonight. No, it's not taking a bath. Taking a line for 20 minutes, right through, getting mystery meat wrapped in a tortilla. Instead, call Los Cazadores Mexican Restaurant in Birmingham. Los Cazadores are the best authentic Mexican food around. Call your order in at 479-3230 and be ready for you when you arrive at Los Cazadores at 2805 Wheaton Way in Bremerton. No mystery here. Authentic Mexican food only at Los Cazadores.
And they do. They have the, I get the a la carte carnitas burrito with sour cream, guacamole jammed inside of that bad boy. Oh, yeah. I might get that tomorrow. I got some leftover food from Applebee's I bought yesterday. Fiesta lime chicken. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. 9:29 to go. MJ Filituala look over the middle. Pass Con at the 45. And he gets out close to the 46. Marquise Tovia, and brings up a first down for the Chief Sealth Seahawks with a flag back at the 39. Well, we'll be seeing yellow on the way home tonight. A lot of flags on the field all night long here at Integrity Stadium on both sides. And unfortunately, we'll stop the clock But the Trojans had this one well in hand. They lead it 27-7. We have a personal foul called against.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness called against Chief Sealth.
Against Chief Sealth. A little bit of frustration coming in on the Seahawks end. Flag at the 40. Referee will pick it up and jam it in his back right pocket. Seahawks will huddle up. Whistles will blow. The referee will wind his arm. Clock will start with 9:29, 9:18 and ticking here in the fourth. 27-7. Two touchdowns in the third by the Trojans have busted this thing open, 27-7. Seahawks trying to do something. Here's a run out to the right side, pass caught at the 50. Nice play. Xander Gomez gets the flip out and then passes out to Hull, who grabs it in. It moves the chains for the Chief Sealth Seahawks. Far hash mark for the Seahawks. Their touchdown to run off to the right side before we get to that comment. Here's Xander Gomez, the ball carrier, dashes outside the painted numbers and dashes out of bounds around the
pushed out by J.J. Gillick.
On the 40-yard line. Gillick there. Whoop. What do we have here? Another flag on the field? Yeah, we sure do. Another holding call.
10-yard penalty. First down.
Right away that call and be a 10-yard infraction against the Chief Sealth Seahawks, and they'll march the football back. Toby Moore's had a good game. Of course, the chief and the general on the field for the Trojans, and then, of course, Chase Webster. What can you say about him? Another big game for Chase Webster. Clock halted with 8:41 to go. Referee's talking about something over down there again. We'll wait and see what the next week's games will bring us. Last notice, North Mason was getting beat, and then Bremerton was getting beat. North Kitsap was getting beat.
Beat
There we go. It was,
it was 40-0 Burlington over North Kitsap.
Yeah, 40-0 Burlington blasting the Vikings. North Mason was trailing 20-7 earlier tonight.
Now it's final.
And the final was 42-14. Prosser pounds the Bulldogs, ending their season. But a great season for John Fullington and his squad for my North Mason Bulldogs. First down now and 20 and long for the Seahawks. Will Trella fires over the middle, pass caught at the 47-yard line, dropped there. And in the stop was Thomas Swain for the Trojans. Hurry up offense now for the Seahawks. Far hash mark, ball spotted at the 46. Gomez made the grab. Here comes the quick offense now for the Seahawks. Back to pass as Phil Tuala pulls the football down and rolls over the middle. Pass caught at the 30. And immediately making the catch and going down to the surface is Gomez. And they rush up to the line of scrimmage. 8:14 to go. If they can get into the end zone quick and get a turnover, they're not done yet. They get in the end zone in a hurry-up offense. Well, here's the whistles blow and the flags will fly. Maybe a false start again for the Seahawks. A flag on the near side at the 31-yard line.
False start called against Chief Sealth.
And in trying to hurry up the offense, somebody moves a little bit early. False start. 8:03 to go here in the fourth. 27-7 Trojans on top and in control of this one. Small mini cloud of a breath cloud hanging over the top of the players. MJ Fulituala back to pass and they go deep over the middle. And it is in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Marshawn Tavia Ford. And there was some players there, but that landed in his hands and couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That would have been huge for the Seahawks. And almost every play now you have to glance around to see if you see a flag. That's how many flags we've had tonight in this game. The ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Trojans will dig their toes in defensively on a second down and 15. MJ Filituala back to pass, rolls out far side. Now going to fling one to the near side. Pass caught. Nice catch. Good block. Racing out to the edge on the sideline. Now he goes. 10-5 touchdown.
Complete to Marquise Tovia.
Marquise Tovia, the 6'3" wide receiver, bounces one out from 34 yards in for the touchdown. With 7:33 to go here in the fourth. Quiets the Trojans crowd. This extra point in coming up by Tovia. He's got a good leg on him. Or by Petro Jepic, rather. He had a great leg on him. Who is that? Nailed down the number down there with those. It is good. 27-13. Petrojevic kicks the extra point, and just like that, Trojans lead at 27-13. Okay, so would not be surprised to see a onside kick coming up here from the Seahawks. As they need a pair of touchdowns with 7:33 to go. Petrojevic. Webster back to return to kick if they go deep. And it'll be an onside kick. And the Trojans recover on their own 48-yard line. Petrojevic kind of dribbles one. And it looked for a moment like they might have had a shot of it. The Trojans jump on it and will have a great field position with 7:32 to go. Broadcast is presented by H&K Insurance, PC Parts and Service, Los Cazadores Mexican Restaurant, Manette Day Spa, Bremerton 76, and Tiny Muslim Shine Shop. Hand off to near side to DeAndre Bell, and he races out of bounds at the Seahawks.
Bell pushed out of bounds by
officially at the 44-yard line. Waiting for him to spot the football. Now he'll mark your back. I thought it was on the 47-yard line. And that's where it will be, at the 47-yard line. Second down for the Trojans. Near hash mark, going left to right. Bell will go in motion, hand off to Webster. Breaks a tackle at the initial line of scrimmage, and
Chase Webster, the ball carrier.
maybe a flag tossed in after the play was over. They're about there. And they'll drop the flag at the 46 officially and see if it's another holding call against the Olympic Trojans. It will be. Stops the clock with 7:18 to go. And if you're the Chief Sealth Seahawks, you're going, okay. They're going to make that second down and 16 now. And they're licking their chops if they can get the football back. With not much time running off the clock with the penalties by the Trojans, and they can have a legitimate shot at things if they can make a stop, a quick one at that, and get the football back. And then, of course, the almighty onside kick. A lot easier in high school than it is in the pros. Obviously, send a man in motion to D.R.A. Bell. Hand out to Webster. They were waiting for him at the line of scrimmage at the 45-yard line. Picks up a yard on the play as Webster. And it brings up third down now and 14 for the Trojans. Letting the clock tickety-tock away. And if you're the head coach, Darren Camacho, you might be thinking about burning a timeout here soon. But the clock's ticking away. 6:24 to go. Big third down and 14. Moore back to pass. He's going to look over to the left side, pass caught. Not nearly good enough for a first down. Gets out the Weaver at the 47, and that's going to bring up fourth down. But more importantly for the Trojans, the clock will tick-tock away.
It's fourth down.
At the 6-minute mark now here in the fourth quarter. 5:53 and ticking. Fourth down and 6. And the Trojans look like they're going to put the football away. They're going to try to go for it. And now they will burn a timeout. Just letting some talk click away. Trojans will burn a timeout.
It's their first of the half.
That's their first timeout this half.
5:34 to play in the game.
We'll be back after these words by Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop.
Seahawks 14.
Starting a business, you already have one. Express yourself with Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop. Tiny Twist Company providing services such as blank decals, business cards, graphic design, banners, flyers, and more. So whatever your needs are, come visit our professionals at Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop at 605 North Calhoun River. See our Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop. Call us at 479-9090. Express yourself with Tiny Mushroom Sign Shop.
Okay, where we are at Integrity Stadium. 5:34 the clock stop. Bremerton losing tonight. North Kitsap losing tonight. North Mason losing tonight. Olympic, the last man standing here in the Olympic 2A to march onward in the 2A playoffs. And the only thing waiting is who they will play next and when will they will play next, because they most likely will be right here next week here at Integrity Stadium. Fourth down, Trojans going for it. Fourth down and 6. Moore back to pass. Rolling. Passing over the middle. Pass is caught. First down. Caught for a first down by number 13, Johnny Mack. Makes the catch. Domination. So, Johnny Mack moves the chains, and the clocks keep on ticking here at Integrity Stadium. 27-14, the Trojans on top. We've been a battle. The Seahawks have shown great defense. They have a good offense. They have a lot of weapons. They're falling short. Penalties, a big part of it. Here's a handoff again. Down the sideline he goes. Here's Chase Webster.
Chase Webster down near the
Almost
20-yard
bust one
line.
again outside the numbers, gets outside. He gets down to the 20-yard line. The Sealth Seahawks. And we have a flag back on the field again, and the crowd doesn't like it.
Holding call against the Trojans.
Holding call on the Trojans again.
It's first down.
Another big run. It seems like Chase Webster would have 500 yards this game if they didn't have any flags tossed on him throughout this game. And that's the case. Has been a lot of flags in this game, highlighting the field. The Trojans confidently again will march up to the line of scrimmage. They're to their near side. Uri Bell, one of them. Hand off to Webster again. Just lowers his head and pushes the pile up to the 40-yard line. Picked up 5 yards on the play as Chase Webster up to the 40-yard line. Brings up second down and 13. 4:34 and ticking here in the fourth. George Edgar will have the totals when this game's over. Here we go again. Shotgun for the Trojans. Just letting the clock tick down to 4:02. Morrow again over the middle. As a man wide open. Throws behind him.
Pass ball
Incomplete. Trying to get it out to J.J. Gillick. Threw it just a tad behind and reached back to get it. Pass ball's incomplete. He may have dunked into the end zone if you would have hauled that one in. Pass incomplete. Stops the clock with 3:59 to go here in the fourth. 27-14. Brings up third down and 13 for the Trojans. They're going for on fourth down to extend this clock. This drive started at the 7:32 mark of the fourth quarter, showing up a good chunk of change in this one. Particular drive. Back to pass is Moore. Far side, too tall, incomplete. Try to get it out to Donovan Weaver on the far side. Weaver is 6 foot. Couldn't get up high enough to haul that one in as well. Fourth down, 13.
It's fourth down for the Trojans.
This time the Trojans will punt the football away. And they'll have to come up with a defensive stop here. Here's the punt. And a fair catch called for at the 10-yard line. And
kick is fair cut.
they'll spot it at the 10. And I believe they will. The Seahawks will take over and get it 90 yards with 3:49 to go, just to get back within failing 27-14 to the Olympic Trojans. The second half has taken an hour. With all the clocks, with all the flags, I mean. Stopping the clock. Philly Tuala now back to pass. Throws on near side, and it is gone at the 33-yard line. Hauled in by Marquez Tovilla, the 6'3", 170-pound freshman wide receiver, goes up high and brings it down to the turf here at Integrity Stadium for a big play and a big first down. Gets it out to the 38-yard line. The 28-yard pass and catch. Philly Tuala now underneath pressure. And he's hauled down for a sack. Flag again. Flies down the artificial surface.
There is a penalty marker.
Bryson Williams there to haul MJ Fulituala down. Flag at the 31. And most likely will be, the indication will be, I believe, an underholding call against the Chiefs Seahawks. But well, we'll see. 3:24 to go here in the fourth. And we have some great action here in this game here tonight. On both sides. Here's the personal foul.
Worst color, tackle color.
Worst color. And a holding call against Chiefs Sealth. The penalties will offset. And we'll replay the down. Fair enough. I think the faithful down below, and probably some people up here in the press box, including myself, could go without another flag for another 3:24 of this one. There have been a ton of them here in the second half. Whistle blow now, and the clock will start with 3:20 on it. Back to pass now. MJ Fulituala steps up in the pocket and going to go deep. Has a man wide open to the 46. Caught at the 46. Shaking and baking is Xander Gomez. Picks up a first down as Gomez. Mario Casillas there to make the stop, but not before they pick up a big play and a big first down. On the 44-yard line of the Trojans now. And urgency, the key for the Seahawks. Back to pass is Fulituala. He's going to throw up a high. Rainbow pass is caught and dropped at the 10-yard line. But a flag will come in, and most likely pass interference going to be called on the Trojans. We'll have to wait and see. Another pass that was hung out to dry by MJ Fulituala. And that time, I thought he had hauled it in, and then a flag came in after he drops it. Flag back at the 15. So here we go. Here to explain yet another flag, pass interference against the Trojans. You think the crowd didn't like some of those other calls? They're not going to like this one. Now, I didn't see it myself, unless there's some grabbing going on that we couldn't see all the way back up here, but that opens the door of opportunity now for the Seahawks with 2:52 to go. Imagine them getting in the end zone quick and then getting an onside kick. What that would do to the ending of this game potentially. But they still need to get the ball into the end zone. They're in the 29-yard line of the Trojan. Fulituala pump fakes, now steps up in the pocket. Gets out to 25, stays on the feet, veers out the painted numbers, tripped up, falls out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
And he picks up a first down.
And he picks up a first down for the Seahawks with 2:48 to go. But for the Seahawks, they got to get into the end zone, and they must do it quick. 2:42 to go. MJ Fulituala, hands off, and the ball is loose. And who's got it? Who's got it? No indication yet. There it is.
Trojan football.
It's Trojan football, and that will be that. The last gasp for the Seahawks ends up on the unofficial surface at Integrity Stadium and gives the football back to the Trojans, leading it 27-14. Well, the Seahawks battled, and they left their last gasp with the football on the turf. And the Trojans jump on it. 2.5 minutes to go. I'd like to thank our sponsor, PC Parts and Service. Webster jumps over a would-be tackler on the far side out of his outstretched arms and ushered out of bounds again after about a 3-yard pickup.
Pushed out by Graham Hull. He picks up 3 yards.
He's second down and 7 for the Trojans. And unfortunately for the Seahawks, their season's about ready to come to a close, but they battled a very, very tough Trojan football team here tonight. They'll be saying goodbye to some great talent as former leader MJ Philly-Twell is our quarterback. You have some good stars like Marquez Tovilla to look forward to in the next few years.
Penalty marker down.
And guess what? Yep, another flag on the field here at Integrity Stadium.
Offside's called against the Seahawks.
Offside against the Seahawks, first indication. And Trojans will stroll up to the line of scrimmage. The handoff again to Webster. Stays on his feet. Beats a wall of defenders at the 30-01 and driven back there after a gain about 3 or 4 yards. At this point,
is good enough for another Trojan.
At this point, you'd be almost, you want to see maybe get Chase Webster out of there just in case. The last thing you want with 2 minutes to go in a game here would be.
Unofficial down there.
Okay. Yeah. Is an injury to your key offensive star. First down and 10, however. Webster with the carry. He trips and falls after about a yard or two carry. Chase Webster.
Timeout on the field called by Chief Sealth.
Chief Sealth will burn a timeout, and
it's their second of the half.
Apparently that's their second timeout.
We have somebody that's lost a small black Coach purse. If you can return that to the press box, that would be much appreciated. Be on the lookout for a small black Coach purse. That would be appreciated. Thank you.
Timeout on the field, move back.
Stress symptoms can affect your body, your thoughts, feelings, and behavior without realizing it. Stress that is left unchecked can contribute to health problems. At Manette Day Spa, our highly trained massage expert therapists can recognize problem areas to ease away everyday stress with a variety of massage methods. You owe it to your body. Call Manette Day Spa to book your appointment today. 360-405-0293.
It's just been a while. Time for get the massage from the best around over at Manette Day Spa. Have my Mistress Christie work over this old body of mine as Chase Webster with this rumble ahead. And pick up big yardage. Picks up 15 yards on the play to Chase Webster, and he makes it look easy. It's not just against Chief Sealth. He has done that all year long through many defenses, and he's just doing it again here tonight against another good defense in Chief Sealth, and padding his totals for tonight, which is probably close to 350 yards or more in this game. And George Edgar split out of here. He has all the key figures in this game. And 108 and ticking. It's almost time for victory formation for the Trojans if they choose to do so. High snap. Webster again, the ball carrier, and he will get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And we have a timeout on the field.
Jesse Gilmore on the tackle. Timeout on the field. Taken by Chief Sealth.
Chief Sealth calls a timeout.
It's their final timeout.
Well, can't take them home with you. Use them if you got them. We'll be back after these words from Bremerton 76.
Well, howdy. Welcome back to Bremerton 76. Your usual honey? A large biscuits and gravy? No, wait. Maybe a breakfast burrito? Oh, you want a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich. Which one are you going to have today, darling? A bagel, croissant, English muffin, or biscuit? A breakfast burrito too, sugar? You must be hungry. And a large cup of coffee? Oh, you be careful now. Here at Bremerton 76, it's always hot. Oh, how about a brownie for later? You know we make them fresh. Thank you, baby. We'll see you later for lunch here at our deli. We have those burgers you love with all the fixings and our special sauce. Bye now. Y'all come back now to Bremerton 76. You know where to find us, honey. Right here on the corner of Rideout Road and Wheaton Way in East Bremerton.
Trojans in victory.
All right, the best formation in football is the victory formation, and the Trojans are in it.
Football.
And they're going to win the first round of the WIA 2A playoffs here at Integrity Stadium over the Sealth Seahawks 27-14. And 39 seconds as the clock are winding down. Well, the Seahawks battled. Lippick took a 6-0 lead with 8:46 to go in the first quarter, making it 6-0 as the two-point conversion failed. Sealth comes back with a 20-yard touchdown pass to Xander Gomez. With 8:53 to go, they kicked the extra point to make it 7-6. And at the 4:43 mark in the second quarter, these Trojans, an 19-yard touchdown run by Chase Webster. They kicked the extra point, and it's 14-7 at that point. Third quarter, Trojans again, 11:46 to go, a 40-yard touchdown. But guess who? Chase Webster making it 21-7. After Sealth punt, again, is Chase Webster, a 93-yard touchdown. Make it 27-7. That was a big play. And then later in the game, the Seahawks get into the end zone, a 34-yard touchdown to Marquise Tovea to make it 27-14. And that was the last scoring in this game. The Trojans come out on top. They will advance here in the WIA playoffs. KMAC reminding you the road to success is always under construction. This broadcast is presented solely by ISBN Sports. The broadcast retransmission of this copyrighted broadcast is strictly prohibited. Stay safe, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon here on ISBN Sports. Good night, everybody.